The global economic landscape is shifting, power dynamics are changing, and gold is at the center of it all. We are witnessing a potential realignment of the global financial system, and it's being fueled by a growing distrust of the US dollar. Emerging economies led by the Brics nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are challenging the existing order. They are increasingly turning to gold as a hedge against inflation and a way to reduce their dependence on the US dollar. This shift is not happening overnight, it has been building for years. The 2008 financial crisis eroded trust in the Western financial system. Excessive money printing by the Federal Reserve has further devalued the dollar. Now the world is looking for alternatives. China, a key player in this economic transformation, has been strategically accumulating gold reserves for over a decade. They understand the importance of hard assets in times of economic uncertainty. Recently, China has also been pushing for the internationalization of its own currency, the yuan. They are conducting more trade in yuan and establishing yuan-denominated financial instruments. The Federal Reserve, facing mounting inflationary pressures, has been forced to raise interest rates. This has created a challenging environment for emerging markets that hold dollar-denominated debt. The higher rates go, the more pressure there is to find alternative currencies and stores of value. The Federal Reserve's quantitative easing programs, while intended to stimulate the economy, have also injected trillions of dollars into the global financial system. This excess liquidity has found its way into various asset classes, including stock markets and commodities, driving up prices. While this may appear positive on the surface, it has also created asset bubbles and fueled inflation. Investors are increasingly looking for safe havens to protect their wealth from the eroding purchasing power of fiat currencies. Gold, with its historical track record as a store of value, has emerged as a primary beneficiary of this trend. Section 4. Brics. A new energy heavyweight? Vladimir Putin, recognizing the shifting global dynamics, has called for Brics nations to exert greater influence over global energy markets. Russia, a major energy producer, sees an opportunity to leverage its resources to challenge the dominance of the petrodollar. This involves pricing oil and gas in currencies other than the US dollar and establishing alternative payment systems that bypass the SWIFT network. This move has significant implications for the US dollar. If energy, the lifeblood of the global economy, is increasingly traded in other currencies, it could undermine the dollar's status as the world's reserve currency. Section 5. A new world order of money? The Brics nations are exploring the creation of an alternative payment system that would rival SWIFT. This system would facilitate trade and financial transactions between member nations without relying on the US dollar. Such a move would have profound consequences for the global financial system, potentially reducing the influence of the US dollar and Western financial institutions. This shift toward a multipolar world order is gaining momentum. Countries are increasingly seeking to diversify their reserves away from the US dollar and reduce their reliance on the Western financial system. This trend is likely to continue, particularly if geopolitical tensions escalate. Section 6. Brics Summit, a Golden Dawn? The upcoming Brics Summit will be closely watched by investors and policymakers alike. There is speculation that the group may announce plans to introduce gold-backed digital currencies. Such a move would be a game-changer, potentially challenging the dominance of the US dollar and reshaping the global monetary system. Gold, once again, is at the forefront of this economic transformation. Its historical significance as a store of value and a hedge against inflation is resonating with nations and investors seeking stability in an increasingly uncertain world. The Brics Summit could mark the beginning of a new golden age in global finance. Don't miss a notification. Subscribe to YouTube and the newsletters. seedsofwisdomteam.com. Thank you.